Hi friends, it's Melissa. Welcome to my first YouTube video. So today's topic is patterns, and I found objects around the house to make patterns. The first thing you need is a what? Can you guess it? A mat. So my mat looks a little different, well, a lot different from the one at school, right? But it's still a mat. So, a pattern is something that repeats itself over and over again. It could be anything you want it to be, as long as it repeats itself over and over and over again. So, a pattern is something that repeats itself over and over and over again. It doesn't matter what it is. So, for the first pattern, I found some objects around the house that we'll do our first pattern with. A stuffed animal, Lovey. I'm gonna go with the word Lovey because I like it. And a cone. Can you say cone? Cone. So we're gonna make a pattern out of Loveys and cones. Remember, a pattern is something that repeats itself over and over and over again. So we have a Lovey. Let's move that over. A Lovey. Move it back some. Lovey. Cone. Lovey. Up. Cone. So let's go over this. Lovey, cone, Lovey, cone. What comes next? Lovey, cone, Lovey, cone. Did you guess another Lovey? It's true. You were right. Lovey, cone, Lovey, cone, Lovey. What comes next? Lovey, cone, Lovey, cone, Lovey. What comes next? A cone, a cone. Lovey, cone, Lovey, cone, Lovey, cone. It's a pattern. It repeats itself over and over and over again. Can I show you another pattern? But first, we have to clean this one up. Lovey, cone, Lovey, cone, Lovey, cone. Okay. For our second pattern, second, 1, 2. Who knows what this is? A glass that we drink out of, and a fork that we eat with. So it's a glass cup, fork, a glass cup, fork, cup, fork, cup, fork. What comes next? Glass, fork, glass, fork. Did you guess it? Did you guess a glass? You did? Glass, fork, glass, fork, glass. What comes next? Glass, fork, glass, fork, glass. What comes next? No, I tried to trick you. Glass, fork, glass, fork, glass, fork. That's another pattern. It repeats itself over and over and over again. Glass, fork, glass, fork, glass, fork. Are you ready for a third pattern? Are you ready? But first, what do we have to do? Clean it up. Clean it up. Did you guess? Clean it up. Glass, fork. Glass, fork, glass, and fork. So I think this might be my last pattern. And then I have a song for you about patterns. How cool is that? So I have some fruits here that unfortunately, oh, sorry. Sorry, friends. The orange was running away from me. It has all right too, because I'm gonna show you what happens when you don't eat fruit in a timely manner. This is what happens. It starts to rot and get bad. But I figured I could do a pattern with it and then throw it away. At least it's good for something. But you should always eat your fruits before they rot. That's what I'm telling you. But I'm home alone. But that's another story. But so far, pattern with apples and what used to be nice ripe tangerines, but you get the idea. So we'll do an apple, tangerine, apple, tangerine, apple, tangerine, apple, tangerine. What comes next? Did you say tangerine? No, not a tangerine. I tried to trick you again. I was trying to see if you were paying attention. It's an apple. Apple, tangerine. Apple, tangerine. Apple. What comes next? You guessed it, a tangerine. Apple, tangerine, apple, tangerine, apple, tangerine. That is a pattern, and it repeats itself over and over and over again. So, I have a song for you. Are you ready? You have to help me. Well, I have to sing it to you first before you actually help me. Bear with me. I don't get a lot of practice nowadays. Patterns, patterns, what do you see? Patterns, patterns all around you. Patterns, patterns all around me. Patterns, patterns, let's go see. Patterns, patterns, what do you see? Patterns, patterns all around me. Patterns, patterns all around you. Patterns, patterns, let's go see. One more time. Okay. Patterns, patterns, what do you see? Patterns, patterns all around you. Patterns, patterns all around me. Patterns, patterns, let's go see. Patterns, patterns, what do you see? Patterns, patterns all around me. Patterns, patterns all around you. Patterns, patterns, let's go see. Patterns, patterns, what do you see? Do you like that song? Should we sing it the next time? Okay. So this is the end of my video, friends. Thank you for watching. Until next time.